It's a new year, and for most people that signifies a chance to do things a little differently than they did last year. For me, that's no exception, and it's no exception for this YouTube channel. This is my 2018 YouTube setup. Coming into 2018, I have upgraded almost every piece of my kit for something I believe will be better. That includes camera, tripod, sound and lighting. For the video rig, starting with the camera, I have a Panasonic G80, also known as the G85 and 81 in different markets depending on the spec, but they are roughly the same camera. The G80 is a micro four thirds compact mirrorless 4K capable camera, and it's pretty awesome. I switched this camera from a Canon 700D, and if you want to know why, check out the linked video in the card above. There will be a full review of the Panasonic G80 coming to this channel very soon. The G80 comes with a kit lens which is a 12 to 60mm f3.5 to 5.6. I have to say, it is a pretty awesome lens. The kit lens is a stabilised lens, but you also get in-body stabilisation with the G80 that gives you 5-axis image stabilisation. Whilst the 12 to 60 is a good all-round lens, I also have a Panasonic 25mm f1.7 prime lens, which is a nice compact lens with great depth of field. The G80 sits on top of a Manfrotto Befree Live travel tripod. The Befree Live can be bought in a couple of configurations. You can get one with a ball head, but I opted for the fluid head Befree Live, which is the smallest fluid head available on the market, and to be honest, it's pretty awesome. A separate review of the Manfrotto tripod will also be coming to the channel very soon. The audio rig I've set up I think is pretty sweet. The basis of the rig is a Manfrotto 785B tripod. Now I'm pretty sure they don't make these anymore, although they do similar ones. I'll link one down in the description. I actually modified this tripod so that I could fit a Joby Ballhead mount to the top. Using the Joby Ballhead mount, I attached a Zoom H1 sound recorder. This thing is awesome. I wanted to be able to articulate this so that I could move it around and see the screen, so I could see how long it was recording for, see my levels. And using the ballhead mount means that I can do just that. Next, attached to the tripod, I've got a super clamp. This is just a cheap one on Amazon, again, links in the description. Attached to the super clamp I have a friction arm. I believe this one is a Coolatron. It actually came with a tabletop dolly. Attached to the end of the friction arm is the Rode Video Micro. This microphone is pretty awesome for the price. Having the mic attached to the friction arm means that I can move it around, so if I'm doing voiceover I can get it nice and close and down low on a tabletop. When I'm shooting pieces to camera, I can put the tripod in front of me, I can adjust the legs and adjust the friction arm so that it's up under my chin but out of camera shot. And then finally, because the Zoom H1 has an in and an out, I can actually monitor my audio using these Bose headphones, which handily, the super clamp allows me to hang on the side of the tripod when I'm not using them. Having the microphone and the Zoom H1 set up on a tripod like this with the friction arm and the ball head makes it super adjustable. It's also super portable. To complete the setup, lighting. The lighting is provided by a single LED bulb. This bulb is a Bonlux 40 watt E27 bulb. It's a daylight balance bulb and produces the equivalent of a 150 watt fluorescent bulb. The bulb itself is screwed into a Ikea Light stand. Light direction is provided by a foam core surround. The whole setup is then covered by a Neewer Diffusion material, held in place with a couple of clamps. If you'd like to know more, there'll be an upcoming video on how to make your own. Links to all the items mentioned in this video are in the description. The full setup is also on my kit page, which is linked below. Despite replacing almost everything that I used to make a video last year, I still think there's a few things that I might need, so if you've got any suggestions, just let me know. I'm also looking for a better way to finish these videos, so if you've got any suggestions for that, leave them in the comments. If it's any good, I'll use it.